And then finally today, our missing ring spotlight. This one's going to be a little controversial, and that's okay. Feel free to hit me up on the Back to the Future voice and text line with your thoughts on this one. But Joel Embiid is today's spotlight. And in light of what happened this season, I felt this was the perfect time to really do a retrospective, I guess, on Joe's career. I think it goes without saying that he has all the talent in the world, or had all the talent in the world, but just unfortunately never got there through some part in bad luck, some part just not stepping up in the moment, and then some part because of the team and the players that they put around him. Probably his two best chances were the 18-19 season when they lost to the Raptors in Game 7 on Kawhi's 4-bounce shot. Who knows what would have happened? I don't know if they would have beaten the Warriors that year or not, but it certainly would have been the first time they got past the second round, and they likely would have had some momentum going. I still think the 2021 year probably would have been the chance that they had, and that was the Hawks year when Ben Simmons just completely hid, and they were playing 5-on-4 for most of the later games in that series. I'm still getting all worked up on him passing up a wide open dunk, but enough. And then I guess you could say they had a shot in 22-23 when they blew the 3-2 lead versus the Celtics. That would have done two things: got them past the second round for the first time, also got the Celtics monkey off of their back. But alas, they just never were able to get past the second round up until this point. And I'm not burying Joe yet. I just kind of see the writing on the wall that I don't think they're going to do this with Joe. And it's a shame. Two-time scoring champion, won the MVP. And I will say, again, it's not 100% on him. There were times where he didn't play as well as he could have in those games. But then I feel a lot of it is on the front office for who they chose to keep, who they had playing alongside of him, and things like that. Of course, the injuries. And you see it all the time with big men like that, and he's going through it now with his knee. But some of those injuries were just absolutely freak of nature. Fracturing his orbital bone twice, getting Bell's palsy. Like, those types of things just showed to me that he was snake bitten. We'll always remember the process. Up until probably this year, I was still trusting the process, but it was not meant to be with Joe. And I hope I have to go and record a update on this and saying I was wrong. But Joe is today's missing ring spotlight. Again, all the talent in the world, just got them there, and I think a lot of times he gave his all to get them there and didn't have anything left once they got there. But again, to me though, then you got to question the front office, because why were they not giving him the guys that could have picked up the slack? Very similar to the Allen Iverson situation, but that's a whole other issue for later this month. But Joel Embiid is today's missing rings spotlight.